Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to another week here on the Greyhawk channel, where we are exploring the Perrenlands. Uh, Welcome also to our lovely crew members. Derek's not quite with us yet, but he will be very, very soon. And we're just gonna get right into this, I think. So why don't we? First of all, I'm Scraticus, by the way. I think that was Ambly. I think that was Amberly. I'll be I run the Scraticus Academy, which you can find on this link here. We're basically a full-time service that prioritizes new and returning gamers. We're all about making a welcoming environment, a safe environment, an inclusive environment for people to get into D&D, not just to watch. Like, I know viewers, you are very much appreciated and we love you, but I'm trying to make it more accessible. So if you want to get into the game, send me a DM on Twitter. And I'll get you into a game. We've got about 50 spots over on our channel for the rest before Christmas, so hit me up. Guys, let's go round. We'll finish on Ambly, as Ambly will be doing the wonderful recap for us. So first of all, welcome back to the partially undead Susie. Oh, hi, Susie.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm really sorry I missed last week, folks. I was really sick. I am still kind of sick, but I'm back. Can't keep me away for that long. But hi, I'm Susie, and I'll be playing Asher Bellinar, the elven wizard, who I understand is also sick. So we'll see how that goes. You can find me at Susanna Grace or at twitch.tv/Susanna Grace, and that's Susanna with one N. And I tweet about art and games and D&D and lots of other stuff. So that's me.
Awesome. So next, of course, we have the wonderful Jess. Oh, hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess playing Grimm's daughter. Yeah, last week was fun. We missed Susie, but I think it was a catalyst for some interesting shenanigans. You can find me here on Twitch at Burst of Hope or Twitter with Burst of Hope with a 0 as the O.
Fantastic. And last but most certainly not least, the wonderful creator of most of my overlays, including this one, Ambly, who's also doing the recap. Thank you very much.
Yes. Hi, I'm Ambly. I play the bard goblin Toby, and yeah, as a person, I usually do art. You can find art I do here with Skrillex. So yeah, the recap. Last time we saw our heroes, beautiful. I think we saw Asha was she became sick and yes, but in a room the entire time. So I heard rumors she's better now. And while that was going on, Toby was still in the orphanage, trying to pretend to be a child and gather information. But the nurse became more and more suspicious of him and sort of saw his cover, and she led him to the basement and charmed him, and after an epic battle, Toby lost all his strength and fell to the ground unconscious. While the other party members saw some shady figures close to the orphanage and decided to split up and follow one officer and one shady drug dealer of some kind, I guess is the best way to describe him. So when Grimstarter decided to follow the guardsmen, and after spying outside the guardsmen's like local little restroom, I guess, was another dwarf guard came out and basically asked out for a coffee date, and they went to excellent coffee date. It went well. I can't remember of her name, but it was a nice little moment. while Yen decided to follow the shady drug dealer and found a like an evil hideout where he managed to trick his way into meeting the high chief, the boss, bad guy, where he got information about where they sent the children, and he also got a coin which sort of says he's one of them. That's how good he was in lying. So we end. Oh gosh, I can't remember. Where did we end last session? Can someone help me?
Oh yeah. What did we do? I saw vines that made me giggly.
Oh yeah. All right. That and the nurse contacted the clown to get rid of Toby's body, and Grimm's daughter and Yen was hiding in the orphanage, and Yen stepped forward and tried to like convince them to give Toby to him, and Grimm's daughter stayed in the orphanage watching over them. Am I right? I think so.
Yeah, everything's been a long week.
It's been a long week, yeah. You're muted.
Silence cast there for a second. I believe Yen was in the. I think Yen was the last person I spoke to. I believe he addressed the nurse and tried to make a conversation with her. I might be wrong. I did literally just watch this 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. He said Toby was the boss, like toy, like pet.
He showed her the coin. That was it.
Yeah, and he rolled. We can probably look at roll 20 what he rolled, but he tried to convince her to give Toby to him, which we never got an answer to, because cliffhangers.
Cliffhangers, yeah. Yes. And unfortunately, Yen he's got lost. So we're actually gonna pan across to the hotel room. Asha Belinar.
Mm-hmm.
Your room has the humidity of the sick. That sort of clinging smell you get at the back of the throat is prominent in the room. It smells quite. You've been perspirating quite a lot in here. This has knocked you for 6. What would you like to do?
Well, first of all, wild. It's like I'm living it. Huh. How is Asha feeling? Is this like, has any sort of time passed, or is this like straight on from where we were? It's like the same day.
Give me a constitution check. This is the next day.
Okay.
How did you sleep? Let's find out.
Not well.
Not terribly though. You're sort of hanging in there. You've got this headache lying at the back of just tension at the back of your head. Your sinuses are blocked still.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a slightly sore throat from where you've been coughing. It's slightly inflamed.
Mm-hmm. I will. I'll basically just pep talk myself, like, pull yourself together, Asha. This is ridiculous. With a very stuffed nose, and prestidigitate the crap out of myself to try and make myself feel slightly more human. And I wonder where Grim, Toby, and Yen went while I was convalescent. I mean, I'll leave my sick room and attempt to find out where my erstwhile companions have been.
Okay, so for heading to the door, how are your legs feeling?
Probably just like lead. The whole body's just not with it, you know?
Yeah, so you can sort of stagger across to the door. You open it. No one picked up your note, so you can still see the note you wrote yesterday saying, "Please tell my parents of me when I die."
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep.
Yeah, there's no one about at the moment.
I'll head down to like the front desk bar area where people are, wherever I am.
Like, as soon as you walk in, the barman's like, "Whoop, whoop." Like he almost jumps over the bar and is like, "You can't come in here. You're sick.
It's fine. It's fine.
You're gonna make everyone sick."
I won't. I'm very hygienic.
Out to the back room. Out to the back room. And he just starts like just pushing you along to the back room. You're in one of the private dining rooms, and he's like, "You were nearly out cold. You shouldn't have been up for days."
Oh, we elves have a very good constitution, I'll have you know. It takes a lot to take us down.
Con save.
Con save, let's go. Nope.
As you
Oh.
start saying this, you just fall into fits of coughs. Maybe you sneeze a bit, you're suddenly a mess again. Like, yeah. Great. Elven constitution looks... Oh, that's really working for you.
Well, shut up. Where did my friends go?
Dunno, they didn't tell me nothing. They all left together. No, wait, hang on a minute. Your little halfling friend, the one that looked ugly as hell, didn't come back last night. But the other two, they had a full biff to breakfast.
Right.
Here, get this down you, and he's gonna give you a unmarked flask.
Okay. I would like to like sort of sniff check it.
Oh, don't sniff it. That's the worst thing you can do. As soon as you sniff it, it's powerful alcohol. This is...
Okay,
That'll sort your sore throat right out.
If I die, I'm coming back to haunt you. Hold my nose and just neck it.
Okay. Cold as you are, this will actually give you a little respite. The burning sensation count as the inflammation.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you make a con save for being drunk. I don't think you were drinking to get drunk, so this should help numb the effects of the cold a little bit.
Well, thank you very much. That was I'd like to say pleasant, but
Right, wait here for a minute. My mum always used to say, lots of garlic, lots of vegetables, and soup.
right.
Stay here, I'll do that.
Okay.
And for God's sake, don't come into the bar area.
I won't. I can tie a scarf around my face if that would make it any whatever. I'll stay here.
Thank you very much, Tweeter Vecna, who donates 1,000 bits. Now, for those of you who are new to me DMing on the channel, when you donate 500 bits or more, you get a Wild Magic Surge. So 1,000 bits is 2 Wild Magic Surges, and I'm sure Justin will tell us very shortly who he'd like those Wild Magic Surges to go to, or if he'd like them distributed randomly. We are also now within 1k bits of the next Divine Favor roll, so, and the stream boss is nearly down. So, all in all, that donation is bringing everything to a point. But the cook runs off. Let's see. Grim. Where were you whilst Yen was talking to the nurse?
Oh, shoot. Wasn't I supposed to stay inside the room?
You were
probably
laughing
stay-
at leaves, I think.
Yeah, like the vines painted across the ceiling. So I think I was a little afraid of what was going on. So I would have stayed in the room and waited for Yen to come back unless an unreasonable amount of time passed.
Yeah. So, you wait and wait and wait. Yen, there's no response.
Okay. Gosh, And I'm gonna pace back and forth in this room. Like, should I leave? Should I go out the window? Should I try and infiltrate inside? Oh god, I should probably take off my armor if I'm trying to be sneaky. Oh, what if something hits me? Okay, I'll give him like another 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I've just worked myself up into like an anxious little mess.
How are you recording the time?
The shadows from the window.
Shadows from the window.
It's a rough thing. Time is weird.
Okay, cool. So you you watch the shadow move for 10 minutes. Do you do anything to keep yourself entertained in this 10 minutes?
I am mollified that I didn't realize that the dwarf was hitting on me. And I'm just like replaying the whole date. I was like, that was good. That was a good dwarfachino. Oh my god, she was flirting. Oh my god, she was interested. Oh no, what do I do about that? Okay, maybe I should survive. Okay. I need to go find Yen. I will. I'll take off my armor and just be in regular clothes that aren't as
And
nice.
what is your armor?
Shoot. I had it. I wrote it down in the character sheet. I think it was just like basic chainmail, if I remember.
Chainmail.
Yeah.
That sounds very dwarven.
Yeah. So no more chainmail for me. Yeah, I had an AC of 16. That's not going to be around for a little bit. Yeah. So I very carefully put away my armor, and I'm like, okay, it's time to be sneaky. For Yen, for Toby, I must find them. And I'll gently pat it away and pack it up and slowly turn the door handle and slowly open it.
Okay. In that case, could you please roll me a stealth, but this time without your -2 for chainmail, and not a disadvantage?
Yeet. Okay.
See if you can roll any better than Susie.
Oh god. Remember how the whole past 2 episodes I've been like, stealth's not my thing? Yeah, Grim doesn't know how to
So,
sneak.
You creep out of the door. I'm just gonna take this if you don't mind. Player
That's
agency
fine.
be damned. Do you mind if I make your character a little clumsy?
No, please go ahead.
Excellent. As you go along the corridor, you don't realize that on the doorway that leads to where the stairs are, there's like a small lift in the wood where the door frame is,
Of course.
which you trip on,
Poke.
and your dwarven weight goes cascading through the handrail. You can make a dex save to stay on this floor, or go falling to the next level down.
Okay.
You fall through the handrail and land on the stairs below. Please take me 1d10 damage.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. 1d10, he says. Beep. Yeah, great, fine. Well, that was fun, guys.
This is cool.
Excuse me, I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think I am either. The whole falling down here probably would have indicated that.
Are you with this one? She gestures towards Yen, who is bound and gagged.
I don't recognize that one, and generally I don't deal with people bound and gagged.
More fool you. Well, come on then, we'd best get you out of here. You've stumbled across something that you really shouldn't be party to.
that doesn't look like the greatest situation. Is everything okay here?
Oh, everything is well under control. This vagabond was trying to get in and steal the kid's toys, but I've taken care of him.
Oh, I mean, I don't mean to barge in. He doesn't seem very vagabondy. Maybe there's a big misunderstanding. I mean, like how, I accidentally fell through the...
How did you get up there anyway?
There's not a lot of rugged terrain in the town, so I've been practicing some rock climbing, and your outside building is really a good way to rock climb. And I might have took a breather in the room, and then I was trying to get out, and I just lost control.
I think I could look into your eyes all night. They're like wells. I'm just getting lost in them. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
No one's ever said that to me.
That's charming.
Danger, danger.
Good thing I'm wise, guys.
Strange.
Yeah, okay, so she is trying to charm you.
Huh. Yeah, no one's ever said that to me. Actually, I had a really weird day today, so, I appreciate it. If you're trying to flirt with me, I'm really bad at knowing that, so, like, you are on a whole nother level.
No, just passing on a compliment. Come, let's get you out of there, and she gestures for you to head through the doors towards the exit.
Oh my god, out of character, I'm shedding a tear. I'm like, do I save him now? I can go back and save him, right? It'll be fine. Yeah, I will follow her. Oh gosh.
Well, Tweet Ravecna's just taken the stream boss. We've also got Divine Favor. All the things. We also have looks like another 3 Wild Magic Surges to come in. So it's getting hot in here. Let's do some things. So first of all, Divine Favor. That's not how you roll. On a 5 or 5, if you prefer. Who's gonna get it, I wonder? We'll go in order of intro, so it will indeed be Jess. Grim now has supernatural protection. Guaranteed success on any one saving throw.
Ooh.
Please make note of it. Vecna asks for 3 Wild Magic Surges to hit the Succubus, so let's do that right now.
Uh-oh.
And yes, our Wild Magic Surge table is now at 500 exactly.
I was about to say, I was like, that's glorious.
And if you'd like to add to that, that's over in our Discord over on the Scrat Academy. You'll find your way there. Everybody does. There's no escape. It's like the Hotel California. Nice. Okay.
Oh no.
You have a laughter from Adam.
I hope that's maniacal for us. In our favor. Divine favor. Somehow.
Do you know... I don't suppose you have any coins or anything on you, do you?
I'm by no means wealthy. I'm just passing through the town. But, is there a payment that I need to have? Oh, for the damages. I did some damages, huh?
No, I mean a coin with a cut down the center, much like this one. She flicks a coin and catches it and holds it out. You see, these are gifted by certain individuals to those who are troublesome or trustworthy. It's never really sure which way it's going to go. But, you show some promise. You managed to resist my charm.
A charm.
Yes.
Huh.
And she like brushes her hair back. My charm.
That's true. It's very challenging. You are very beautiful. I
I think you should come back to the cavern with us.
But
I think you could be useful to our organization. As
your
Wild Magic Surge 328 is the next bad guy must monologue.
I don't understand your organization. I mean, isn't this just a really cool?
I wouldn't expect you to understand straight away, but I imagine you could be very useful as a guard or henchman. You see, we have a system where we rehome children by putting them with families that can't usually find children so easily. They are often hanging out in places like caves or other such... Thank you for the raid, Stalwart. Other such unsavory locations.
But are the children okay?
Oh, the children are just fine. Most of them survive.
Oh. I guess that's a step up from living on the streets and probably not surviving, right?
On the streets that have no chance at all. At least here they can get a chance to have a family. Perhaps an orc or a troll will look after them far better than the streets would.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's at least an opportunity of some sort.
But you see, I am concerned. I fear that we will be ousted by one of the major patrons that we have been dealing with. I keep thinking they are following me, but they always seem to be just out of my sight line.
One of your patrons is going against what you're doing?
No, not necessarily going against me. They're just utterly terrifying. I dare not even speak their name. But since I'm monologuing and Wild Magic Surge 99 is that my greatest fear is following me and I'm not really sure if it's real or not, I thought I'd better mention it.
Ah, I see. That is oddly specific for you and so revealing.
Absolutely not meta.
Yes, it would seem these Wild Magic Surges have given you players a lot of information.
Ah, yes. Well, I mean, maybe there's cause for your paranoia.
Perhaps. But I think a strong protector like you could aid us in our plight. Join us, come on. Forget the exit. With your friend there, bundle him into the cart. I'm not sure if I can trust him yet or not. He has this coin. But get into the cart. We've also got this small goblin. Don't worry about that one. We'll be keeping them unconscious until we get to the next goblin colony where we can drop them off.
A goblin, you say?
Yes, a nasty little creature made its way into the city somehow, I imagine.
Huh, never seen one of those. At least for a couple years. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I did come to the town looking for work. I assume you do pay.
Yes, of course. Yes, we pay with the most valuable substance on earth.
I would say that's subjective.
I really wouldn't.
I just want to clarify. I tend to be a little dense on the dwarven side. What is the most valuable thing on earth?
Dwarves and elves have it more than others. Kobolds and goblins claw for more.
Oh, oh, damn it. Okay. Well, okay. That's fair. Are you offering me more of it, or just a continuation of what I have?
A bit of column A, a bit of column B, and certainly an enrichment of both.
Huh. Okay, that's fine.
Let's pan back across to Susie. The innkeep returns the next morning. This is the next morning on. We've got a bit of a time loop going on here. He returns with this bowl of thick, chunky vegetable soup. He's giving it a good old stir up. He's trying to make it as, you know, soft as possible, palatable. He's going like, I'm not particularly a fan of vegetables. You might want to prestidigitate a little bit. You're a magic user, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're spice, though. I'm going to put plenty of spice in there. That'll knock the cold right out of you. You're going to need to prestidigitate it, though. And he's picking up this bottle of, just says Mama's Spice. And he's just pouring it on. He does that now. That's the soup with vegetables and also bread a la garlic.
And what's this? I'm not familiar with this one.
Well, this is a dwarven loaf. What has got garlic wedged into every bit.
Interesting.
Like you get bread, clove, bread, clove. They're calling it dwarven garlic.
I see. And this will help cure me of my cold, I assume.
Look, you can question a man about a lot of things, but his mum's cold cures.
I didn't. I was merely interested, not critiquing or insulting. My apologies if it came across as such.
No, not at all. Now, eat up.
I will take a bite. I will take a spoon of the soup without prestidigitating it first, just to see what it's like, because Asher is that kind of person.
How are you? Like, let's set your own DC. How are you with spicy foods?
Susie personally can eat spicy foods all day. I feel Asher might be a little bit more delicate.
Asher might be a bit delicate. Okay, well, this is essentially going to be about as hot as a Farl or a strong Vindaloo.
Oh.
So what DC would you like to set?
I feel like that would be like around 10 to 15-ish, probably more towards the 10.
More towards the 10? Okay, why don't we go 12? Go for a happy medium, slightly on the low side.
12. Yeah.
Constitution saving throw, please.
There we go. Oh!
It's hot. It's very hot, but palatable.
Mm-hmm. This is actually quite nice.
Ah.
I imagine the heat and the spice has just made like a snot fountain. She just looks disgusting right now.
Oh yeah.
Just trying to keep it refined and elvish, but
oozing.
in between mouthfuls, it's prestidigitation, mouthful, prestidigitation. Oh, I feel like this might do the trick.
All right, good. Eat it all up then.
All right, and I do. I also have the 2 wild magic surges.
You do. Can we roll them now, please? 1d 500.
Okay. That's the first one.
I recognise that number.
That's the second.
Yes, I do. Flip a coin for me, please, Susie. 1 is bad, 2 is good.
Okay, I'll just 1d2.
Yay!
Now, if Asher was self-critical, would they feel that they were too tall or too short?
Too tall amongst unelven people, I feel.
Too tall. Excellent. Okay. You decrease 1 size increment.
Oh no! Is that permanent?
Just for this session. Wild magic surges by the next time. You know, by the next episode, it'll be done.
Okay.
Oh my god, are you dwarf sized? Are you small now, or are you like human sized?
Well, I mean, as an elf, she's medium, so I guess she'd go down to small.
Yeah.
She's small now.
Welcome to the party!
What was in that soup? I shrunk. Was this a dwarven garlic? Has it made me a dwarf?
You gotta grow a beard.
I know, she
very
checks
soon.
her chin for a beard. Oh, okay, no beard. My eyebrows are perfectly as I left them, thank God. Ears? Still pointed. Am I still an elf?
Yeah. A small elf.
Oh. It's tiny. Oh, well, I guess this is an interesting perspective to document for a while.
Yeah, so that dream of always wanting to be shorter. There it is.
All right. Yep,
And we've still got a wild magic search to go.
yep, we do.
Can you roll me 2d4, please?
2d4. I'm on it. 2d4. Nope, that was dumb. 2. There we go.
Excellent. As you shrink in size, the chair moves back as you sort of stand up in shock, and you fall through the floorboards.
What?
You land on another wooden floor, except you're outside. The sky is very clear and blue. There's no buildings around you. There's just a railing, and a mast, and a whole lot of ocean.
Where am I?
A sailor walks over to you. Hey, what are you doing on my ship?
What am I doing on your ship?
What are you doing on my ship?
I don't know. I ate some soup and now I'm here and short.
Look, we're 6 days from anywhere.
I don't know. Who are you? Where are you sailing to? What ship is this?
You're working for them, aren't you?
Who's them?
You are. Boys, come on, get her! And these sailors suddenly jump up and start, like, grabbing you and trying to tie you.
Oh, shit. Do I have time to cast a spell?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I'm going to cast a 3rd level sleep to try and put all these boys to sleep, which is a great idea on a ship. But it's all I've got right now.
Please do.
Oh god.
Oh, come on.
So, 31 hit points. As they approach you, you reach out, and the main... No, you're not the main person. He wouldn't have the lowest health. The deck boy and one of the weedier-looking men, immediately just, slump to their knees and fall to the ground. And the rest are like, she's part of the magic cartel. Get her! And they rush forward and try to grab you. Would you like to contest their grab?
I absolutely would like to contest the grapple, yes.
Okay, so you'll be contesting about 4 of them, I think.
Okay, so
I'll just roll them as guards. That'll work.
I shall do 4 acrobatics checks then.
On a 22, you managed... okay, so 22 versus 13. You win. You dodge the first person. He dives for you. You flip over the top of him. A 13 versus a 14, you narrowly miss the second person, but on a 10 and a 9 versus 2 20s, the next 2 grab you and forcibly bind your hands behind your back. One of them pushes a plank out onto the side of the boat.
No! Why didn't I take a good
Come on.
spell?
They take their swords and start, prodding you in the back towards the plank. Go!
Oh, what? I don't even know who you are or where I am or what's happening.
Yeah, alright. Come on, off my ship.
I have no spells to stop this. I'm a fucking wizard. Oh, shit.
Look,
I guess.
here is a single dagger. There's a desert island about a day's swim that way. Good luck. And they're just pushing you off the boat.
Take swim. You're sending me to my death. I hope you know this.
Well, if you stay here, you're gonna die. And they start pushing you off the boat.
Be it on your conscience, I'll be back for all of you.
Okay.
And then
Are you walking the plank?
I walk the plank and dive off. And if I was less refined of a woman, I'd flip them off as I did, but I am refined.
You jump off the boat.
Mm-hmm.
You hit the water. You land in a chair with a soup bowl in front of you. You are covered in salty water.
Oh, thank God.
What do I just... What is in this soup? And I will eat no more of this soup.
Mama spices. Mama's hallucinogens.
They're apparently quite potent. I will stand up, not be as tall as I remember, and look up. I thank you for the remedies, but that's quite enough. Thank you.
Of course. Alright, fair enough. Can't please everyone.
Sorry, but did this person see me like disappear and shrink and come back covered in salt
They
water?
probably left the room. They probably just come back in.
Alright, so I will prestidigitate myself so I'm dry. So it might take a few, and then I will I'll go out the back and try to find Grim, Toby, and Yen.
Outside, you find a small dwarf. She's sort of wringing her hand. She's very female, which is uncommon in the city. And she's sort of, hello!
Hey there! How you guys doing?
Hey, Yen, welcome in. We'll play you in a second. We'll give you an intro and everything. We'll just finish off this scene.
Sure.
So, Asher, this tiny dwarf, she's like, hello.
Oh, hello.
I met someone from who's staying at this inn at the moment.
Oh.
But they left this cup, and she has like a paper cup that the Dwarfachino has probably served in, and I thought they might want it, so I brought it round, but they're probably not here. So I've got rounds to do, but
Sorry, who was it you're looking for? I might have seen them.
it was a charming dwarf called Grim's daughter.
Oh, Grim. I know Grim.
Grim, yes, Grim, yes.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen her either. Where did you see her last?
We were in this nice little coffee shop around the corner.
Oh.
She was hanging around outside my office window.
Oh, was she now? Well, I can certainly give her that cup for you if you'd like.
Thank you. Yes, tell her Rosie was here.
I certainly will. Have a good day, Rosie.
And you. See you. And she wrings her hands, and then straightens herself out and walks away as though she's, getting ready to guard things. I had a bit of a run-in last night. There was a strange, car that was rolling through town, and when I tried to stop it, something strange happened.
Oh?
And there we will pan back to last night. Welcome, Elven Tower, to the stream. Hello, Derek.
Hey there.
How would you like to introduce yourself and your character quickly? We've already done the, I took the liberty, since we finished on a cliffhanger with your character, of tying them up and slinging them in a cart.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is Derek. I run the Elven Tower blog, and I am playing a Yen Silvertooth, who is a halfling rogue. And I'm having a bit of a trouble trying to remember what happened. What was the last thing that happened to me?
You were
Where was it?
talking to the nurse. You tried to convince her to give Toby to you, and showed her the
that's
coin.
correct. And I remember that Grim's daughter was about to jump from the window, but I don't know if that happened
Kind of.
or didn't.
Kind of.
So where am I now?
Well, you there was no sound from Grim. Nothing, no windows broke or anything. Essentially, the succubus decided that you might be useful, seeing your coin, and she promptly the coin she's just revealed when in a conversation with Grim, which we'll get to very shortly, that the coin is given to those who may be useful and or are allies. And she decided the best way to figure this out would be to tie you up and take you out of the city. Which is what she did. I didn't go into any details because you weren't here. So, you know, I just called it that you're tied up. And you would have then, about 20 minutes later, seen Grim's daughter go smashing through the banister of the stairs upstairs, land on the floor nearby, not wearing any chainmail, and then she manages to get the succubus to monologue. Grim, would you like to bring us up to? Would you like to bring Derek up to speed on the conversation? Perhaps the bits that you found most.
Yeah. So Grim was trying to stealth Lily find you. So she took off her chainmail and tried to open the door really slowly, and tripped on the door jamb. So said nurse tried to charm me, and I somehow was perturbed by the flirting and didn't work. And then she was like, "We need to use you." And I was like, excuse me, whomst? And then I finally realized that she said she's going to employ us by sparing our lives. So I was like, okay, I guess I better stay with my friend. That makes sense. She mentioned a goblin, and I wasn't quite sure what that meant and if that was relevant to me, but yeah.
Okay. So where are we now, in the cart?
Yeah. You are. So Grim is currently standing in front of you. With the succubus, agreeing to come with you. In fact, Grim's probably going to help load you into this cart. So, the doors will be thrown open, and, you can see a man in a clown outfit like, "Morning. Let's get you all in then." And you can see on the floor, there is, the goblin previously known as Toby.
So they tied my hands?
Tied your hands, yep.
That's okay.
Grim can remove the gag now that you're here, though.
Good day, fair lady.
Sorry.
I'm saying that to the nurse, or I was like, Grim can't handle more flirting.
Are you addressing the nurse or Grim?
I was addressing Grim.
Grim.
It was like a sarcastic greeting.
Oh, well, yeah, hi, nice to see ya, buddy. You okay? You got tied up and you were kind of not that long, but I guess.
But is the nurse within earsight?
She sort of is, yeah.
Just right there?
She can be distracted. Perhaps, I don't know, tying Toby to the wall or something so they don't get too damaged in the transit.
Yeah, let's do that.
What are we gonna do?
Just go with the flow. Let's hop in this cart.
Okay.
That woman's probably not coming. We can handle the guy dressed up as a clown.
But she's supposed to hire us, and we still don't have Asha.
Well, good question. I'm not sure where Asha is now. She's still at the tavern?
You left her ill in her room.
Yeah, she was ill.
Some terrible sounds are coming out of that room. Her situation hasn't improved much, to be fair.
Let's just go along with it, because I kind of agreed to be employed by her, so maybe we can find more information. And oh my god, is that Toby?
It is Toby.
What the
Looks
heck?
pretty roughed up.
What the heck? That's Toby?
I don't know what happened to him.
No, that's not. I mean, I thought they were a halfling. She said it was a goblin.
Well, what can I say?
You weren't kidding. Oh gosh. Okay. Well. Okay. We gotta save Toby. Goblin Toby. Goblin Toby. Got it.
Yeah, they think he's a goblin. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He was like that when they brought me here.
Okay. So play it smooth. Don't.
Yeah, let's just play it smooth. Let's hop on this card, and when we get moving, before we get out of the city, we break out with Toby and join Asha later.
Nothing can go wrong. I'm sure we can figure it out.
What has gone wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
All right, let's do this. We're ready to go.
so the cart doors close behind you. The man dressed in the clown suit sits down and goes, all secure? You guys all right?
We're good.
He goes and knocks on the front wall, and comes back and sits down. Goes, usually I transport kids. Happy little blighters.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you happy? You don't seem very happy.
Oh, you know, I'm fairly good. They look after me. I get a salary. I eat.
So you do get paid?
Oh yeah, they pay you. Did she give you the whole "we're gonna kill you otherwise" line? No, they do pay.
Oh god, thank god. Okay. Good. Perfect. Excellent. Take us away.
What's the name of that
good
lady?
clown.
Excuse me, sir. What's the name of that lady we're just talking to?
Oh, her. She's the well, people just call her the matron, I suppose, or the nurse.
The matron.
I mean, she must have a name. Probably the police have it on record.
She probably does.
Uh,
And where do you take the children?
Oh, you know, new homes mostly. We go through Strönburg, and then we go down. South from Strönburg, across the river to Dargstadt, and then down to Rodenius, Rudberg Castle, through the village of Klatsburg. And then when we get to Klatsburg, that's when we change over, and another cart takes them further on if they need to go further on. Sometimes some stay there.
Is that so?
Yeah, all in all, not a bad gig, you know. I get to put on my... Hang on, sorry, need a moment. Oh, hi, kids! I get to put on my clown voice. The kids love it.
Do you have to like sip tea at night? That seems like a strain on your throat.
What? A strain on my throat? No, I've been doing that for years.
Wow, that's impressive.
Oh, thank you. It's all about just projecting the voice properly, I suppose. Shouldn't hurt your throat, really. The cart's begun rolling.
Alrighty.
I mean, it's quite a long journey. We're probably going to have to, you know... well, have to's the wrong word. Sorry, I'm not really used to socialising with people my age or older. You know, conversation. That's the thing, isn't it? Small talk. Weather's been good. Yep.
You've got more than weather. Come on now.
Well, all right.
What
Well,
made you decide to like pretend to be a clown for the kids?
I just like making kids smile.
Don't you find clowns a little creepy? Huh?
Sorry?
No. Clowns have never given you the heebie-jeebies. Someone's
Jeebies?
the kids have never looked at you funny. All of them like the clown skit.
Well, I mean, some of them cry, but I just thought they were missing their... I don't know. Missing the orphanage, maybe.
Oh, sweet. It's okay. Maybe, have you ever thought about branching out in your acting? You've got the clown skit down really well. I'm sure you got some other characters going on in your brain.
Well, no, not really. I like, I like keeping kids happy, and they seem happy enough, especially when I get out toffee apples. We usually do that at Strönburg. Strönburg got this lovely shop that does toffee apples. I usually get a bunch there and hand them out.
That is very sweet of you.
Yeah, we've got some special orders this time. We need to make a slight detour and drop this one off at a goblin colony. Looks like she's made her way into the city somehow.
Huh. How long if you don't mind me asking, how long have you been with, the matron?
Oh, I've been doing this run for about 2 or 3 months. It's been real good, actually, having a proper stable job. I was just a street performer beforehand, and I weren't making ends meet. But she saw my act on the street, and she was like, do you know what? You could be perfect for my little organisation. You could be useful. And I was real happy. And at first, when I saw the cart and it was all black and that, I thought, oh, that's a bit scary. But inside, and you can see around, there's all sorts of decorations and stuff in here. It's like a kid's playpen. He's like, I really made it look nice. And,
You're doing good work, I think. That I can see of.
I'll try. Outside, you hear, halt! Who goes there? And the cart rolls to a halt. He goes, oh, excuse me, I'm supposed to do the talking. And he hops out the back door and says, hello, officer. Can I help? Like, heading out of town this late at night? Do you have a permit? And he's like, there should be a permit somewhere. Hang on, let me have a look. He's like, you can't... Trade only happens during the day. You're going to congest the city. This is the time for travellers to be coming in and out, not merchants. What are you carrying? Oh, people! You're trafficking people? No, we're transporting people. We're taking them out to the next town. We're not merchants. No, this isn't like any coach I've ever seen. No, we usually transport kids. We're from the orphanage. Alright, we're from the orphanage. And, well, alright, look, can I take a look around the cart? And he pauses for a long moment. I don't see why not. Yeah, why not? Yeah, alright, yeah, alright. And he walks back over to the door, opens it up, and there stands the dwarf guard, Rosie. And she sees Grim sitting next to Yen, whose hands are still bound. And Toby is also bound to the ceiling. She's like, hello, Grim.
Oh, Rosie, I didn't expect to see you so soon in such a very unique situation.
Grim, why are these people tied up? I thought you said the mercenary business weren't doing so well.
Well, funny you should say that. We ran across a lovely, nurse-type lady who seemed to be very insistent that she employed both me and Yen over here. But, Yen is still going through trials. You know how training is.
Oh, yeah, training. Training, yep. I remember.
Mhm.
The being bound training, yep.
Mhm.
Relax. That's the way to get through it. If you relax, everything eases up. It's much easier to slip out.
That's true.
Well, so does that mean you won't be joining the guards?
I wouldn't rule that out as a possibility. I mean, honestly, we're literally within an hour of this potential employment, so I'm not burning any bridges.
You're heading out of the town.
This wouldn't be my first time heading out of Schwarzenbrunn.
Oh.
You know how mercenaries are. We come and we go, but I'll be back. I grew up here. This is my little base.
Okay. Well, when you come back, where will you be staying?
I don't know, but I know you gave me your address, so I'll be sure to visit.
And she looks a little crushed. She's like, okay. Well, no problem here. And she steps off the cart and says, yep, carry on. Good luck. Have a good journey.
Rosie,
Yes, Grim.
it was a beautiful coffee date. Don't look so sad.
And she sort of beams at that. Thank you. Maybe we'll have another one when you get back.
Absolutely.
The cart doors close and the cart rolls on. Asher! Rosie recounts to you the tale of a black cart that didn't look like a coach but was transporting people, which did in fact have Grim in it. But Grim was heading out of the city towards Strönburg, and she was with a halfling that was bound and a goblin that was not only bound but unconscious and tied to the wall. And it did kind of strike her as suspicious, but she thought she could trust Grim, so it'd be alright. And she let it go out of the city.
Oh, Rosie dear. So it's heading towards where, did you say?
Strönburg.
Stromberg. Where might I acquire a horse?
Why do you need a horse?
Because that was definitely incredibly suspicious. And
Oh, no.
those are my friends, yes. Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, I feel awful. You mean Grim was in trouble?
Very much so, yes.
Give me a couple of hours. I'll be back here with 2 horses and weapons and supplies. And she goes trotting off.
All right.
If Rosie comes out too, oh gosh.
I'm bringing Rosie with me now. I can't not. She's great. She's the worst cop ever. Well, I mean, the victim said it was fine, so I didn't follow up on it. The person clearly under duress said they were okay.
She was smitten.
Bless her.
I love Jess just being like, let love last.
All right then. So I will wait for Rosie to return with some horses and gear.
What do you do in your time? You have 2 hours.
I would collect my things together. Maybe if I can do some like low-level snooping around town about just because I still don't know exactly what's going on with this orphanage, right? As far as Ash is aware, something as bad is there, but she doesn't know what. So she do, just some quiet questions about town, a little on the DL sneak, but she's not going to go back to the orphanage and be like, hello, where are my friends? But ask around if anything, anything suspicious has been happening, or anybody seen anything strange, especially about a black carriage on the road.
Yes, so as you walk around, you can head down Turnabout Lane across the Barrows and get towards Castle Street, where there are no castles.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find NPCs around. There's a guardsman leaning against a wall near the words. I know the word orphanage. There it is. Leaning against a wall near the orphanage. There's also another old woman walking along. There's a man who is beautiful to distraction. He has long flowing hair. His chest is revealed by his shirt that hangs open, glistening pectorials. And he's sort of striding along. He might have skipped leg day, but you'll let him off because he's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also there's a very, very short gnome, short even by gnomish standards, with an eye patch.
Oh my god, there's so many people I could talk to.
Well, thanks for the raid, Greg. Welcome in, raiders.
Okay, so I've already spoken to an old woman, and that went great for me. For the party were quick to get me back on track. Fantasy Fabio is bait. And as much as Asha would be like, ooh, she will instead divert and speak to the the gnome, the tiny gnome.
No, go for the bait. Go for the bait.
Asha is better than Grim.
Guys, I have to have one D&D character who isn't relentlessly thirsty. I have to.
Says who?
Sorry, I got distracted by my first.
God.
Was it the guard or the gnome that you went to
I
speak?
was going for the gnome.
You're going for the gnome.
Hello.
Yeah, what can I do for you? I'm trying to look suspicious.
You're trying to look suspicious.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm being paid to.
By who?
I don't ask them sort of questions.
I was just merely asking because, I'm an actor, you see,
Yeah,
and
hang
I'm
on.
looking to get into the business.
Hang on. You're not a cop, are you?
No, I'd legally have to tell you if I was.
What?
He looks so confused at this. Like, hang on a minute. What? You have to tell me if you're... What?
Yes, did you not know? Cops have to tell you if they're cops.
Oh. That's alright then. But you're not a snitch either, are you?
God, no.
Oh, good. No, I'm sitting here. I'm distracting that
Yeah.
copper over there.
Oh, I see.
See? This eye patch.
Mm-hmm.
Fake. Gives you a wink.
Oh, very cunning. Very cunning. I like it. So, that means you have your ear to the ground then, yes? You know
Well,
what's going on?
it's not very far.
I like that. So you could tell me what's happening in the area then, yes? This.
Depends what you want to know.
I've heard that there's this strange black carriage that comes in and out of town.
Oh.
Do you know anything about it?
Ah, the Carriage du Blanc.
Technically it would be de noir, but yes.
Alright. I happen to know that language Very well.
Mhm.
We call it de noir, ironically.
I see.
Yeah. No, I don't know anything about it really. I know it rolls through every night. Goes down Castle Lane, all the way across the boroughs, back down Turnabout Lane, down the main high street, past the guardhouse, along Fog's Bottom Lane, all the way out to the West Gate.
The West Gate.
Yeah, to the West Gate. Usually there's guards out there, but the West Gate isn't that well patrolled. So they usually head out that way. And I don't know where they go. They either go to Hundford or Strönburg.
I've heard something about Strönburg. Yes. What's in Strönburg? I've not been there yet.
Oh, you know, this and that. What do you want to be there? It's a good pit stop, really. It's quite a big town, to be fair. It's mostly like where this is like the hub, innit? This is the centre of commerce where everyone comes to do their mercantile work or mercenary work. Well, Stromberg's more of a, do you know what? I don't like living in Schwarzenbrunn because it's too bloody busy. I'm going to go live in Stromberg where it's a little bit quieter. There are a lot of bridges near there, though. It is a crossing point. It's the best place to cross the river.
So it's a very good pit stop for people going across the river then.
Oh,
What
yeah,
goes
yeah.
Beyond the river.
You go down into the mountains. Usually, people are either heading into the Blackhammer Vale, or heading down through the Verbergs down towards the Obsidian Citadel and all that sort of thing.
All right. So,
Excuse me. Can I just butt in here? I noticed that I don't have your number yet, and frankly, I need to speak to you about that.
And who are you?
My name is Finbar the Bard, greatest bard in all the lands.
Oh, I don't believe we've had the pleasure yet.
Surely you must have heard of me, or perhaps my exquisite underwear line.
What's that called again?
I can't remember. What is it called?
I don't know.
Finbar and Mars Underwear Goods.
Oh. I've heard of you.
I'm really quite successful.
Oh. Well, it's good to meet the man behind the bra straps, eh?
Yes. Are you, tell me, what are you wearing?
What?
I'm haunted. Perpetually haunted. Asher reaches into her shirt and plucks out a bra strap and says, "Only the best," and it's Finbar's underwear line. There we go, it's canon now.
The sultry seduction. Very nice. Keep that secret, of course. Yes, someone with such fine taste as yours, I feel like we should know each other. I feel like there's opportunity to be had here.
I think perhaps there might be. However, unfortunately, I am tragically very, very busy. But I will find myself back here soon. Shall we reconnect when I come back?
I am injured, but I can wait. You will find me at Mombart's, the inn down the way.
I'll look you up as soon as I'm back in town.
But we're gonna hate this character so much.
Thank you very much to Justin, who donated 2k bits to bring in Finbar. I'm not sure if I played him from the Order, but I did know him from the Shoals of Borigog and the Gallery of Grunrundi, so I did my best.
Well, excuse me, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. Honestly.
Please.
Good luck with your criminal endeavors.
Call me Finbar.
Good luck with the underwear, Finbar. Until we next meet again.
I'd like to give you a free sample. Try the Volatile Disruption.
Sure.
That's a subscription set of underwear, so if you don't pay regularly, unfortunately, they will explode.
I see. I'll be sure to let you know when I start my trial. I would hate to explode on the spot. It would be most inconvenient.
Excellent. Thank you very much also to Tanif, who donates 500 bits. Tanif, you can designate a wild magic surge to someone, and also we've hit a second divine favor for the session, so let's see who's going to get that. On a 2, we'll go on introduction base, so it is in fact Grim a bit. Grim a bit? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, no, I feel like you should re-roll that. I got one already.
No. The dice tell the tale.
Oh, goodness.
So you get divine inspiration. This grants you 1 inspiration credit.
Sweet.
And Toby gets the wild magic surge. Toby, you are in a cart. You are waking up.
Ah, my head. What did I... What? Yen? I'm starting to like... trying to get loose. Yen, I'm so glad to see you. I had the worst day of my life. I was surrounded by kids, and it was a spooky painting, and this nurse that turned into monster. That's
Well, you seem pretty roughed up, Toby. What happened to you? Did the kids did this to you, or was it the
No,
woman?
the kids didn't do this. It was the nurse. She's a blood-sucking demon, and that's coming from me.
Is that
Okay.
like your pejorative description of her, or are you being literal?
I'm being literal. Like she uses some kind of magic, and she's watch out. She's charming like everyone. I feel. It's weird. Is can we? I'm gonna try. Can I roll to try to get out of my findings?
Yeah, sure. Sleight of
Yeah.
hand.
Sleight of hand.
Actually, I want to do the same thing.
Ooh, 17.
Yeah, you can roll the same thing.
What? I didn't buy this skill? What?
So, Toby, you can slip your nimble escapey fingers can just.
I'm gonna like eat my way through it.
Yep, you get through them dead easy. Yen,
Sweet.
unfortunately, you are still bound.
I'm gonna help him. I don't
A
know.
little help over here.
Like, okay, yeah. I'm going like eat the rope.
Yeah, with assistance, you can break the bonds.
So okay. So we're in the creepy cart. Okay, so hi Grim. By the way,
Wait, is the clown with us right now?
Yeah, he's sitting there. He's sitting there. He's like, well, you're not. How have you convinced him not to continually knock Toby out?
oh yeah. Toby is just like, oh, hi there. It's like, have you heard of me? I'm Toby the Good, the best bard from the land. I sing like an angel, and
I'm supposed to keep you unconscious.
well, that, in my opinion, I'm literally just trying to get him to my side here, just using my, I know, the charming appearance. So that in my opinion is a bit rude, because this nurse just attacked me for no reason. Like, I think it's a bit unfair. You know, I'm just gonna pull the race card right here. Like, is it because I'm a goblin? Is that it?
Well,
Is it?
probably.
Goblins have dreams. Like, don't you have a dream, Mr. Clown? Haven't you ever had a dream?
I mean, I might have.
My dream is to travel the land and sing and become the best bard there ever was.
Well, look.
And you want to silence me?
Well, No, you see, I'm just a guy getting paid, you know.
But you're the one that will deliver me. Are you supposed to knock me unconscious? Are you the person that will silence my voice and my dream?
I didn't knock you out again, did I? I did let you use your voice.
Yeah.
I did do that. I did do that.
I really much appreciate that, and I would love to if I would be able to speak out my thoughts.
Well, yeah, well, okay, well, look,
I muster a tear.
I'm just supposed to drop you off at the next goblin colony, you know?
But why would you drop me off at the next goblin colony? Why?
Well,
I escaped from there. Do you know what they do to goblins that uses instruments and sing?
well,
They're horrible. I don't want to go. There's a reason why I left.
What do you two make of this? He says, addressing Yen and Grim.
I mean, I didn't know Toby was a goblin until like today, I guess. So clearly Toby doesn't feel like being a goblin is the greatest place to be. So maybe we should not dump Toby off at a goblin place.
Well, I mean, well, hang on a minute. You say you want to travel the lands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, have you been to Strönburg yet?
I think we have. Have we had? No, I don't think so.
I mean, Strönburg's just crying out for entertainment. They're all like, it's all full of old people. You know, they're all settling down out there. It's where the crossroads is, and you can cross the river there. But, you know, they don't have hardly any entertainment at all compared to the city.
So it's a good place to start, do you think?
Yeah, I could drop you off there on our way through. I need to take these two all the way through down to down to the city, but we could drop you off there.
Oh, okay, the city. Why are these two going to the city?
They're going down to Klatsburg to get onto the next coach. What's going to take them into the base of operations of the orphanage. Head office, headquarters.
Oh, I see. That's a very good point you're making, and I hear what you're saying. But sort of me and Jen, we're a package deal.
Oh, really? You two know each other, do you?
Oh yeah, we're best friends, and I sort of like climb up on his shoulder, like yeah.
We're best friends now. Don't you see? He could be useful.
Could be useful. Well, you did have the coin. I suppose it could be. That also could mean we're not supposed to trust you. I don't really understand all that. It's all a bit above me, really.
But like yeah. Here's what. Okay, go for it. Go for it.
All right. I'll tell you what. It sounds to me like this is a problem that is above my station. So what I'll do is I'll take you down to Klatsburg and I'll pass you on to someone else. Because then it's their problem.
Interesting point. Interesting point.
That sounds like a plan, Mr. Clown.
Oh, you're dumping all of us off to Klatsburg?
But yeah, you change carts there.
Huh. What's it take to get employed in the same division as the best clown around?
Oh, I'm really quite lowly, to be honest. I just do this little stint from Schwarzenbrunn down to Klatsburg. It'll take us a couple of days.
Can I, like, in the cart, is that like a lock? Are we locked in a chamber, or is it like we can just jump off if we want to?
Locked in a chamber.
God damn it. Have I had a long rest? I'm unconscious. I was unconscious. Does that count as long?
I will give you the long rest.
Thank you. Okay. So how far off are we? Are we like in a forest, or are we still in the city?
It's mainly rolling plains. You are on a road across these rolling plains. You can probably see a river to the south a ways, or at least a dip in the ground that looks like it will be where a river is. And Strönburg is way to the southeast.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like casually sit down, like slightly. I'm gonna sit down where you can't really see me. Is there some place I can do that? Like
can't-
behind Grimm's daughter or something?
I mean, you two can try. I'll let you roll for it, but this bear in mind this cart has been designed to be able to keep an eye on kids.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
So-
difficult. It's going to be a high DC.
Okay, I'm gonna. We'll do like this. I'm gonna put my hands in my robe, and I'm gonna use message. We start with Jen. So I'm basically gonna tell him, when you hear a loud knock, just run for the door. We gotta get out of here. And I do the same thing to Grimm's daughter. Like point my double fingers under the robe, and like when you hear a loud knock, we just hit the door. We just leg it into the forest. You're muted, I think.
Oh wow! My ears are ringing. Wow, no one heard that, right? That. Ugh.
So I want to use my knock spell and open the lock, and it's gonna make a loud sound. I mean, it's gonna like at least Toby. I don't know if you guys are in with it, but he's gonna just run for it.
Do you have to roll for that, or do you automatically unlock the door?
Knock automatic, isn't it?
I think so.
Mm.
Yeah. The only thing is like everyone's gonna hear it like bang or like.
So there's a loud sound as these doors fling open. And we're going to go back to Asher Bellinar.
Okay.
What were you doing?
Flirting with Finbar.
Please, she has some standards.
You definitely promised him a second date. Like,
I said I'd look him up when I was back in town, which is code for please don't ever speak to me again.
You have to speak girl to understand it.
It's the oh yeah, I'll definitely put your number in my phone. She would be reeling from this for a little bit, I feel, from her encounter with Finbar. But how much time has passed actually since? Because she'll be waiting for Rosie with the horses. And...
Well, where are you going to wait for Rosie? Because you're going to head back to the inn where you
Yeah, where I last left her because we didn't arrange a meeting place.
Yeah, so you head back and Rosie comes around the corner. She has two. She's riding a pony, and she also has a pony for you. They are quite small horses.
It works.
Better because you're small.
It works because I'm small. I will mount the pony, which is an appropriate size for me right now.
Come, follow me. There's hardly any time to waste.
This is gonna be.
And
Sorry.
she passes you a guard short sword.
This is gonna be so hilarious when she gets big again.
Okay. I will take the short sword and just kind of really awkwardly like attach it to my bag.
She goes. There's a scabbard on the horse for easy drawing whilst riding.
Oh, excellent! And I'll attach it to the pony.
Yep. I took two pursuit ponies.
Excellent. Go, little legs, go!
And these two little pursuit ponies start trotting through the town.
Do they have little lights on the top? They're like, wee woo wee woo.
No, but every now and again she pulls out a horn and goes.
I'll try to look as dignified and as high class as I possibly can, whilst trotting along on the back of a pursuit pony.
Do you want to make a roll for that? Do you want to do like a charisma check or something?
Sure, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh,
Oh yeah, no, you do. You look quite elegant actually. Perhaps you're riding side saddle.
but yes, absolutely riding side saddle. That's yes. You know, back straight. You know, hands in the proper position, chin high.
So practical.
Aware of how ridiculous I look, but owning it. And then yeah, I guess we head out straight for keep forgetting the place name.
Stromsburg.
Stromsburg.
No, Plattsburgh now? I don't know. Wow.
Well, the last I knew, it was
Plattsburgh.
So yeah, once you get to the west gate, she's like, okay, come on. Now, just kick your side saddle. Just kick your heels in and let's go. And like she digs her heels in and begins galloping at a tremendous pace for a little pony.
All right. I'll go. Yeah, and speed up after her.
Yep. She throws you a lantern,
Mm-hmm.
which you're supposed to hold ahead of you so people can see. And you guys are coming roaring across. You can see track marks in the road, and as you trot and canter, you can eventually see a black mark on the horizon ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
Black coach trundling along.
Wait, do I have anything I could possibly use? No, dang it.
Well, as your knock spell throws wide the doors, behind the coach you see galloping fast, Rosie, whose horse does a quick, stand, whinnying, tosses its mane, and Asher riding side saddle at full gallop.
Take me with you! And I jump.
Oh no!
I jump. I absolutely jump.
Is this carriage going at speed?
Yeah.
Oh
I'm just gonna jump for it. What do I roll?
Not a lot of speed, to be fair. The carriage is trundling.
Just roll.
Whereas
You'll be fine.
The worst part is, the worst thing that can happen is I land on the ground. It's fine. As long as I get out of there. What do I roll? Athletics? Acrobatics? Dexterity? I don't know.
Acrobatics? I'll take acrobatics for rolling off the cart.
17!
no! Ooh.
Ooh. So you sort of land in the mud, and you don't have to roll or anything because you just sort of like slip and slide and keep your balance, and you sort of squelch into it. Grim and Yen, are you following?
Okay, so she knocked open the doors, and I was very perturbed by the message sent in my head. So the clown, it works like a taxi, so like we couldn't have like touched him while we were talking. It was just like a little slotted window or something to talk to him.
Oh no, he was in with you. He was in with you the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Let's get down.
Yeah, go for it. Yen first. You trust the goblin more.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's get out of here. We have to meet Asha.
So you spring for it. Okay. I will dramatically look at the clown. I'll grab him by the shoulders. I'm like, you should leave before they kill you. And I just hop out.
Leave before I kill you? And he jumps out too, landing with you. And
With the clown?
the clown jumps out with you. Let's have some checks to see if you guys land okay.
Sweet. Minimize.
Oh, well, yeah.
World class.
Well, Yen and Grim, they do this all day, you know? They're just, they just pretty much step off, I think, making it look easy.
The rogue does a fancy flip and lands. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Or like maybe an Iceman style slide, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something fancy.
He makes a dab.
No!
No! So, interactions. Asher, you're right there. So is Rosie. Rosie doesn't know what to say. She's like,
As we pull up on the scene, Asha will look at everybody and look at the cloud and be like, "Oh my god, I've never seen such a horrible." Oh, and then, "Oh hi, Toby." And looking at the clown, thinking that's the horrible thing.
Okay. Toby is like, and he covers himself up a bit, like, yes, I'm a halfling. Yes, I am a halfling.
Toby the halfling. Could you all care to explain what exactly has just happened here?
Absolutely, in the forest, away from the cart.
Wait, don't wait for me. The cart sort of like slows down to a stop as well.
He's still chasing us.
I'm not chasing. I didn't really want to be working for some sort of shady underground orphanage. I always wanted to be a lumberjack. Leaping from tree to tree in the great forests of the Feywild.
Please tell me Toby inspired him.
No, actually the Wild Magic Surge, which is, he decides that his homeland is the Feywild and must do anything to get there, inspired this.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, let's get off the road quickly.
Yeah, well, he's trying to hide somewhere, like, away from the cart.
What do we do with the cart? Like, now they're just horses on their own. We should set the horses free.
Oh,
right?
there's a driver, right?
Yeah, the driver
Oh.
gets down from the cart. It is a figure dressed all in black with a black cowl across their face.
How far away is he?
Looks friendly.
He's sort of, stepping down from the cart a couple of yards down the way. He's stepping out and stepping towards you.
Is he within 30 feet?
Good night!
Possibly is within 30 feet.
I would like to cast blindness on him.
Can you give me the exact description of the spell?
There you go. It's in roll 20, but I can blind or deafen a foe. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I need to quickly make some modifications because if I roll this as it is at the minute, you'll see exactly who the driver is.
Oh. Oh no. Oh god.
And we want
It's your
to see
father.
Dun, dun, dun.
The plot twist.
What if it's a woman from the orphanage?
Or the handsome man that flirted with Yasha.
There's too many possibilities.
There's so many possibilities. I'm just gonna keep on guessing.
The driver rolls a 20.
Son of a... Asher doesn't swear. Susie does. Okay, we should run. I tried to blind him so he'll know. Let's go. Quick.
Eric! You can't just quit! That's me. He's talking about me. I don't like him. He's scary.
Shall we beat feet and head to the woods? Yes.
Toby is already in the woods. He's gone. He's in a bush.
Yeah. It looks like that guy is kind of scary. We should go. Is it muddy everywhere? I feel like muddy is not going to be a good place to run.
The
So the
driver
driver
hurls
calls-
fire at Eric,
Shit.
who bursts into flame like, help! Like,
That's uncommon for drivers.
Guys, stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
He gets down on the ground and starts rolling. The driver's still walking towards you.
I mage hand pat him.
Okay, it's time to face this. Let's kill it.
Are we fighting this man? I have another idea.
Yes,
It might
we
not
are.
work. We might not work. But I can cast another spell.
Cast another
Let's
spell.
fight it.
Put him to sleep.
Oh, person.
Oh.
So wisdom save.
Now,
Unless it's not a humanoid.
fortunately, your spell does nothing.
Action just screams. No. Bad. Let's go. I kick my pony into gear. I grab Eric by his collar and drag him while the pony's going.
Rosie
Bolting.
has stepped off of her pony. She is walking towards the driver with sword out.
Oh.
Stop
Yes,
in the
let's
name of
fight
the
this.
law!
Come on, don't be cowards. Let's fight it.
Rosie, no. Oh, okay. All right.
We can't let Rosie die.
Yeah, no, we cannot. Nope. I will whip out my pike and follow suit, even though I have never had time to put my armor back on.
No, you left your armor in the orphanage, I'm afraid. You have no longer got armor.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
Crap.
All right. Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Off the pony, getting ready to fight. Oh god.
If Toby sees this, he's gonna get started and slowly walk forward again. Like, really?
Let's have some initiative rolls then, please, folks.
Gosh darn it. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Nice.
Toby's like, fine, let's do this.
I need to make a special character sheet for this one.
Oh joy.
No, this is one for you guys. You'd appreciate this. She's getting her own character sheet. That means she's...
Oh.
Bless her.
God damn it. So...
Whew.
Rosie Smithhammer is going first. Bless her cottons. Type this again. So we've got Rosie. Rosie is going to rush forward with her short sword, and she is going to attack.
Go, Rosie, go!
Unfortunately, her sword blow does not hit.
Okay, this is fine.
Next will be Toby.
Yes. Toby will use enhance ability on. Let's see. We have a wizard. We have a rogue, and what class is
Paladin.
Brim's daughter?
Paladin.
Paladin. I don't even know what I should use. I can give like plus in either dexterity, charisma, wisdom, intelligence, strength. Does anyone need anything of that?
Did you have like bonuses for attacks?
Like if you fight with like dexterity, I think it gives you advantage in your weapon.
Well, I do that, but is that a spell you're talking about, or bardic inspiration?
It's a spell. Like
Well, I could use some.
If you're gonna have 30 checks.
I could use the help to dexterity for attacks, or a bardic inspiration or something.
Okay, I'm gonna spit in my hands and rub it in, and I'm gonna touch you a bit on the cheek and like get better. And you get the spell. And I'm gonna back off a bit. So I'm out of reach, and that's my turn.
Fantastic. Asha Belenar.
All right, I'm going to very, very bravely use my first action to cast Mage Armor on myself.
You now have mage armor.
Yep. And I'm going to stay back. That's me.
Fantastic. Next will be Yen.
Alrighty. So since Rosie is next to our enemy, I am shooting my crossbow sneak attack.
A 19 hits.
Bang, bang, bang. Okay, so that's regular damage plus the sneak attack. 22 damage.
What does sneak attack damage count as? Like the 8 would be piercing, correctly?
I'm sorry?
8 would be the 8 light crossbow damage would be piercing, right? What does the sneak attack damage count as?
I think it all counts as piercing.
All counts as piercing. Perfect. Cool. Not that that's important at all. The bolt strikes and sort of looks down. And he steps forward, grabs Rosie and picks her up. I've alerted the guards, Eric. This is unacceptable.
Let's part. Don't you dare use the word party as a verb in this shop.
Wow.
And it hits Rosie eventually. It claws at her a couple of times and then hits it with its a tail that protrudes from its cloak.
Tail! Claws and tails!
And pierces her armor.
No!
Rosie's looking really, really hurt, actually. She's probably, I mean, if we were to look at Rosie, like, you guys remember when you were level 1 or 2? Yeah, that's where Rosie is. She's at the start of her adventuring days.
And the last.
Grim, it's your turn.
Damn it, Rosie! Why are you so foolish? Okay. It is. Which one would be the choice? No, it's okay, fine. I'll just go for the pike. Nothing bad can happen. I'm sure I could pierce it somehow. Oh god, the music changed. It's so good. Okay. I whip out a pike. And normally pikes are like seriously like 15 to 20 feet in human world. Obviously as a dwarf it's like 10 feet to stab him. And I try and hit.
That will hit.
Heck yeah. Pew. 10 piercing.
10 piercing damage. Again, the blow sort of like strikes him and he looks towards you. Level 5, right?
Uh-huh.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Angrily, I look at this hooded, cloaked figure and I'm like, let the sweet dwarf go. She is not involved here. She's just horribly mixed up. Just set her down. You can hit me instead.
The cloaked hood turns towards you. Doesn't make any sign of putting her down.
Damn you. That's all I got.
But the reason I ask level 5, don't paladins get extra attack at level 5?
Oh, fuck. I mean, oh, sorry. Yes, it's been a while.
You might also do a smite evil if you want to also.
Yeah,
Who smite? Oh yes, it's been so long since I paladined. Okay.
Yeah.
Divine smite sees, right? I don't.
The cool thing about this smite is you get to decide after you hit,
Haha.
so you don't have to complete from before.
Okay,
and
so
if you get a critical, after the critical, you can double it.
Okay, so roll to hit and then factor in divine smite.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're telling me? That sounds fancy.
Yeah.
Roll 20 is beyond me. Okay, we can try that again. So pike attack, 19 hits, and then I may not have put divine smite in here because I didn't know how to do that. Would that be classified as a spell?
If you use it a slot level 1, that's 2d8.
Okay, so I'll
If you
just
use
add
slot level
2d8.
2, that's 3d8.
Okay, we're just gonna go for a first level for now. Oh gosh, there are surges happening. Okay, so pike, 14 piercing plus 2d8. So 9, 14, 23! 23!
23,
Pew, pew.
and that the divine smite makes it all radiant.
Yeah, buddy.
So that will hit, and it'll make it recoil, and now does drop Rosie. Who sort of falls in a heap.
Rosie, run! Rosie, run!
Rosie like falls in a heap on the ground, and she like pushes herself up onto one elbow, uses the sword to steady herself, and is like, "I'm protected by the law," and attacks at the creature again.
Best cup ever.
Hey! Okay.
She stabs deeply, dealing not as much damage as, you know, the average.
We're all still very impressed. Go,
It's
Rosie.
okay.
However, the creature is starting to look annoyed.
Oh, that's good.
Toby, it's your turn.
Yes. Before I just realized, my HP. Should we establish that before I get hit? Is it full or is it like half?
You had a full rest. You're fine.
Okay. 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 Sure. I'm gonna take. I don't have my bagpipes, so I'm just gonna start to step my feet and clap in a tag in a tempo and start to sing and use my bardic inspiration. And I think I'm gonna do I inspire everyone in the party that can hear me, or only like one person at a time? Okay, I'm gonna inspire Grimsdaughter because I saw she actually did damage, and like it started like, "Oh, you go, Grimsdaughter," and like a little ABBA tune to it, to give her, I think, a D6 inspiration, right?
I now have a jingle. It's great.
I
It'll play in my head for like the next week.
Yeah, I think we're all feeling that. That's awesome. Cool. So if there's nothing else that you would like to do, Toby, it is Asha Belenar's turn.
Okay. Gonna. Well, I'm safe. I've got my armor on. I'm gonna fireball them.
But not Rosie.
But not Rosie. but I don't hit with an 11. I can
No.
almost guarantee.
The firebolt goes flying towards him, and a clawed hand just bats it away.
Oh shit.
Oh, there's good jokes on you. It was a cantrip. Haha.
So, if you've nothing else you'd like to do,
No, I want to stand in front of the clown friend though, just to protect him.
he seems to be out of the fight. He's not.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure that I'm between him though and the scary man.
Next, then we have Yen.
Yeah, I am going to do the same thing and attack with the crossbow. Look for an opening since the creature is engaged in melee with my friends. Bam!
Bam! That crossbow bolt hits home hard. Ooh, not such a good sneak
That's
attack.
12
this time,
damage.
Again, the creature looks like as it casts away this firebolt wide, the bolt hits its square in the chest, and it's just sort of like,
Yeah. And move away because since I probably move to the back line with Asha. So with artillery line over here.
So, the creature pauses for a moment, and then, as its clawed hand comes back across, it grabs the robe and casts it aside. As it casts aside the robe, you can see this spiny-looking creature underneath. This looks like some form of devil. It has spines all over its fleshy body. There's a strong smell of rose petals that emanates from it, thanks to a wild magic surge. As the cloak flutters on the wind, you all get this smell of rose petals. I found a quick picture that I can potentially post in.
What a great anime reveal.
Yep.
Petals.
You can see
My job here is done.
one of its hands begins to glow slightly red, and then a strange sort of glove appears on it, sort of like Digimon, I guess. Thanks to another wild magic surge, and I'm afraid that one is not good for you guys at all. The creature is going to walk towards Grim, because Grim be giving it all that shade, you know?
Yep.
It attacks you with its claw.
Surely.
Does a
Oh,
19
that
hit?
hits. Mm-hmm.
Please take 8 piercing damage.
Stabby. Ow. Ow,
Plus,
ow.
as the glove glows, an extra 17 damage.
I'm sorry, what?
It attacks you with its other claws.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah.
It does 8 piercing damage,
Okay.
plus another 24 damage,
Okay, I'm certainly definitely down.
and knocks you to the ground.
Uh-huh. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh dear.
Its tail lashes out at Rosie,
Oh,
but misses.
no.
But
Okay.
oh wait, but she's prone, so it has advantage on melee attacks.
Oh, shoot.
So it knocks Rosie out.
Ouch.
Dwarves down! Dwarves down!
Oh, we're very, very down.
Wild Magic Surge number 208 is you know what? It's starting to feel a little more exhausted though. Because Wild Magic Surge 208 is a power glove, gives your melee attacks 3d12 damage, but causes a level of exhaustion if you fail a con save.
That was just rude. That was just dirty.
Just dirty. Yeah, well, Grim, it's your turn. Unfortunately, could you please make me your first Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
not Constitution saving
Well,
throw.
yeah,
sorry.
death.
Death
yeah.
saving throw. That's what I meant to say.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, please take a fail.
Yeah.
That power glove claw's been piercing hard.
Hurt. Real hurt.
Rosie's not looking awful. Toby, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. So I'm going to use cure wounds. So I guess how close is Grim's daughter to the creature, the driver?
Within range, like sort of. Explain what you're trying to do, and we'll
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying if I can use cure wounds on Grim's daughter. But I have to creature I have to touch, so I have to get within range.
Oh yeah, they'll be within 30 feet. You can rush up and touch, but you will also become in range of the creature.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If it's worth it. If I have
You
anything
can
else.
wait another turn. It's fine. Maybe next turn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna continue to sing. Use my bardic inspiration to inspire. Oh, that's a bonus action, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It is.
I love the fact as well that you've been like, Grim, she's our girl.
Yeah. That was not my fault. Okay, so I'm going to use hideous laughter on this little thing. So it's gonna click that. Oh my god!
It just like sort of like puts its hand up and says, "How do you know the spells of the master?"
Make a little fart sound against it. And Toby's gonna continue like, "Oh, go Yasha, you're the best. No one," and like doing a little tune. So you get bardic inspiration.
Woo!
Handy, it's your turn.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna throw some more fire at this guy.
You go, girl.
What's the dice I need to roll for inspiration?
1d6.
1d6.
So I guess you just add it to.
Your firebolt hits.
Yeah. That's an 18.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, that's solid as well. It recoiled slightly at this damage.
I did a thing, guys.
Back away for your own good.
Yeah, back off.
Just mentioned Toby like, yeah!
Yen.
Yeah. I'm doing the same thing. If it's working, I'm
course.
changing it.
Your
Damn!
Oh,
That's
unfortunately though, the two people near it are both unconscious, so sneak attack won't be in effect.
But it's still a natural 20.
It is still a natural 20.
So he's not engaged in melee?
Grim and Rosie were both knocked out this round.
I missed that. Okay, so that's a straight crit.
Mhm.
So I roll a DC plus 4, so that's 2d6 plus 4, right? So I just roll an extra d6.
If you just click
Right.
on light crossbow, it'll do all the damage for you.
Okay,
So
so that's 11.
11. Yep. So it's starting to look a little hurt, and it's starting to like. Why do you interfere with the master's plans? and it points at Toby. And you know the master's spells. And starts walking towards Toby. Is anyone in its path?
Toby is probably gonna like keep himself behind. I don't know. Would Yasha go behind Toby? Because otherwise Toby would be behind Asha.
Oh, thanks, Toby. Actually, no. Do you know what? Ash is gonna stand there, small as she is, hands on her hips, chin raised, feeling semi-confident in her mage armor, and she's not gonna back down to the scary boy.
An embodic inspiration.
Well, he tries to walk straight by you, Asha.
Hell no.
In which case, you can take a an opportunity attack.
I will like to shocking grasp this fool.
Please do. That's a success.
Mm-hmm.
You know it.
And that means he can't take reactions until the start of his next turn now, because I zapped him.
Okay. So of course he can't take reactions, but he does still have his turn. And when you shock and grasp him, he's like, "Yo!" and begins to attack you instead. Does a
Excellent.
24 hit you?
It does. Yeah. Oh.
Please take 30 points of damage.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
What? 30.
No, we can't have a TPK right now.
I am-
No.
So unconscious right now. Just
Oh gosh.
It steps towards Toby. Does 23 hit you?
What? Don't I get an opportunity attack or an attack or anything? What?
I'm afraid you don't. Please,
Oh my gosh,
Take-
this is just rude.
31 points of damage.
This is the worst wild magic search ever.
This is like we should have legged it for the forest. Told you.
Are you still up? Are you okay?
I'm quite curious about the rules, but because right now my hit points are 11, which I'm a bit. Is that my max hit points? 11?
Not at level 5. You should have more than that.
Yeah, I mean, I think something must have happened because I
Okay.
don't think 11 was last time. Because otherwise, I might be actually dead.
Yeah, well,
One.
yeah. No, so you would have started with 11, and then you would have had a bunch of hit dice in there. So you would have had 5 hit dice. So
I think I actually. Okay, but let's just put me unconscious and not dead for now.
You sure?
Uh,
I'm trying to remember what the bard dice is. I think
Yeah.
it's a d6, so a d6
but no,
average.
I actually wrote it down. It's fine. It's 34. Does
Uh,
that sound more correct?
That does sound more correct. In which case,
Okay.
you would still be up with 3 HP.
Yes.
Does a 16 hit you?
Sorry, me?
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh.
He knocks you unconscious
Okay.
and turns towards Yen.
Oh.
He is bleeding heavily.
So who's still up? Is it just
No
me?
one.
Just you.
Yeah, just you.
Damn.
Literally no one is up.
I don't know if I should do like the noble thing and fight to the death with my friends or just bail. Get the hell out of here. Like, okay, we took too big a job for ourselves. Let's get out of here. It's my turn, right?
It is your turn, yes. Well, actually, we can go through. Grim, you can make a death saving throw, please.
Yes, absolutely. Can I use my bardic inspiration for a death saving throw?
I think you have to be able to hear it, and unfortunately, not only are you unconscious, so is your bard.
Okay, this can only end well.
That's a second fail.
Yeah.
If anyone in the chat wants to help out, we can. Well, actually, I don't know. Actually, thinking about it, actually, we don't have that on this channel, do we?
Wait, Grim, you have a automatic success. You have a divine favor.
You do. You have a divine favor for automatic success. Remember?
Oh shoot. Yes, I forgot. That's a saving throw. Not the most savings of throws.
So we'll count that as a nat 20, I think, which gives you 2 successes and 1 fail.
Yeah. Great.
Rosie's gonna make a save. Or Rosie's hanging in the balance.
Right.
Toby, if you could make me a save.
I'm gonna do that, but we can probably jump to Derek's turn while I'll search for the saving throw.
Oh, it's okay. It's the death save. It's just where it says death saves, successes and
is-
failures. Just there
Is
we
that
go.
is that a success or
That
fail?
is a success.
Mm.
Are you waiting on me?
No. So next is Asher's saving throw.
Ooh.
Ash, you have a success. Which brings us to Yen's turn.
Wow. It doesn't look like super hurt, right?
It looks like it's bleeding. It looks like maybe another. Well, do you know what? Another 2 or 3 of them spells that Asher was throwing at it probably would have sorted it right out.
Yeah, so it's a strange question, but does my common sense and years of experience tell me that I could take him on?
The way the dice have been rolling, I feel like I should say no, but there is a strong. Hang a minute. Let me just double go and check his stat block again. Oh, did I close him? I mean, he's, what's your armor class?
Mine? 16.
16. There's a strong chance you could withstand a round. Especially as the glove begins to dissolve.
Should I ask it? Okay, I can probably kite it. I don't know, maybe. How far am I from the thing?
You are probably keeping yourself at range, right? So you're probably around 40 feet, I would say.
All right. And the range of my crossbow, let me see, is I'm using a hand crossbow. The range is 30, 120. Okay, so place myself at 30 feet and shoot. No sneak attack because don't have no friends now. No more. Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
Your bolt goes wide, and the creature heads towards you. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
it
but
can't.
I'm using.
It can't.
Wait. I'm using my cunning action ability to use the dash action.
Mhm.
So I'm moving 60 feet away.
Yeah, it can only close 30 feet of that. So it rushes
Okay.
towards you, but it can't get within range of you. Grim, could you please make me a 3rd death saving throw?
Yeah. I mean, I think positive. I can do it. You can't. Okay.
So that's 2 successes, 2 failures.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
How are you gonna handle that, Scott?
what?
The 2000 bits, that tweeter effect I just
Oh,
gave.
just like this.
Okay.
A bra flies onto the creature's face and combusts.
No!
She
To get back!
We'll say it again. We'll say it again when,
Yeah,
when
say it again,
Susie's
say it
got her
again.
headset on.
Oh,
So-
come back!
A bra lands on the creature's face and combusts.
And that's what you get for buying the subscription and not paying.
The creature takes another 10 points of damage.
Oh my
And
god.
standing over Asher is the daring, roguish figure, the long hair and open-coated sleeve, open shirt of Finbar the Bard. The best damn bard in the whole universe. And he says, "Don't worry, my dear, I'm here to save you."
He's unconscious.
Yep.
He leans down and picks Susie up. Picks Asher up, sorry, getting the players and the characters confused. Picks up Asher Belinar. And casts invisibility on himself and her.
Bye, nerds. I'm out.
Which is the Finbar way. Like... Thank you for that donation, Twitter Rebecca.
Alright.
So Rosie is going to make a save. She's currently hanging in the balance. You know, she's okay. Rosie staggers to her feet.
Wow. The name of the law.
She does indeed say the name of the and then she sees Grimm's daughter. And she rushes over to aid you, Grimm's daughter. She starts, I don't know, doing medieval CPR, beating you with a stick or something. I don't know how it used to work, but she's starting to, do it. Toby, could you please make me a death saving throw?
Natural 20.
Toby
What can I say?
stands. You don't have any actions this turn, but you'll have movement.
Human.
The Walking Dead.
I am absolutely out of there. Into the forest, into the bush, nimble escape, anything. It's like
Yen, you will see someone appear and pick up Asher and start running off with her. You will see Grim being tended to by Rosie, who's just sprung up. Asher, if you could ring your death saving throw as well, you get another nat 20. I'm gonna eat my hat. No. Please make it with advantage, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, nearly.
So, did you have one save before?
I had one save before, yeah.
Okay, we'll save that for a minute then. And Yen, you see someone has rushed in and picked up Asher. Toby has just stood up and dashed off into sort of like stumbled off into the forest. And Grim is being tended to by Rosie. You're currently kiting the very injured looking creature.
And I keep doing